In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to track Zoho form submissions. By the end, you'll know exactly where to find your form analytics and how to interpret the key numbers that show how your form is performing over time. Start by opening your Zoho Forms homepage. This brings you to the dashboard where all of your forms are listed. If you manage multiple forms, this page is your control center. Take a moment to identify the form you want to analyze. Keeping a consistent naming convention for forms can make this much easier, especially if you manage a lot of them. Hover your mouse over the form you want to track. When you hover, additional options appear for that specific form. This is where you'll find the tools for managing, sharing, and reviewing performance. You're looking for the Analytics option, which is designed specifically to give you an overview of how people interact with your form. Click on Analytics. This opens a dedicated view that highlights the most important performance indicators. Think of this as your form's health report. You'll be able to explore how many people are seeing the form, how many complete it, and where they might be running into trouble. Click on Form Views. Form views show how many times your form has been loaded by visitors. This number helps you understand exposure and traffic. If you're running campaigns or sharing the form across different channels, spikes or dips here often reflect those efforts. Keep in mind that views can include repeat visits, so use this metric to gauge interest and reach, not necessarily success. Next, click on Submissions. This number represents the total completed entries that made it through successfully. Submissions are a direct measure of outcomes, so they're the key number to watch if your goal is to collect leads, registrations, or feedback. If views are high but submissions are low, that's a sign people are seeing the form but not finishing it, which you'll explore more with the other metrics. Now, click on Error Score. The error score highlights how often users encounter validation errors while filling out your form, such as missing required fields, incorrect formats, or invalid entries. A high error score suggests friction in the form experience. If you see this number trending up, review your required fields, add clearer help text, simplify complex questions, or break long forms into shorter pages. Reducing error points typically improves completion rates. Click on Conversion Rate. This is the percentage of visitors who completed the form, calculated from submissions divided by views. Conversion rate ties the earlier metrics together. A healthy conversion rate means your form is both reaching people and persuading them to complete it. If your conversion rate is lower than expected, use what you learned from views, submissions, and error score to diagnose whether the issue is visibility, clarity, or complexity. At the top of the analytics page, click the date. Here, you can set the date range for your analysis. Adjusting the time window lets you focus on recent performance, compare the impact of a campaign period, or examine seasonality. Use consistent ranges when comparing performance to ensure you're seeing fair, apples-to-apples trends. Finally, click the monthly or yearly button. This changes how your data is grouped, helping you zoom out for a bigger picture or zoom in for more immediate insights. Monthly aggregation is great for spotting short-term trends and campaign effects, while yearly views give you long-term perspective and help you see growth or recurring patterns. As you navigate these sections, keep an eye on how each metric relates to the others. Views tell you if people are finding the form, submissions tell you if they're completing it, error score tells you where they may be struggling, and conversion rate tells you how effectively the form turns visits into results. Use the date range and monthly or yearly view to compare periods and identify what's working. That's it. With these steps, you can confidently track your Zoho form submissions and make informed decisions to improve performance. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.